from the Ava Cooks. Today we're making pancakes.
That's right, Ava. Today we are making pancakes, and these are Ellie's pancakes because Ellie had requested that we make pancakes. So today we're going to make them and show her how to make them so that she can make them with her family. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Okay, for these pancakes, here's our ingredients, Ava. We have 1.5 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of milk, which we'll get in a minute, 2 large eggs, and 1/4 cup of melted butter. Excellent. So the first thing we're going to have to do is sift together all of our dry ingredients. So this is a sifter. In our case, this is a fine mesh strainer, but we're going to use this to sift those things so we don't get any lumps. We don't want lumps, do we? No lumps. Okay, so first, the flour goes in there. Do you want to shake this a little bit? And I'll show you how to shake it. So you grab it by the handle and then shake back and forth like that. There you go. So this will make the mixture lighter, and it will also make sure that all of the lumps get out. And while Ava's doing that, I'll beat on this a little bit. See those lumps in there? And we'll hope to break those up, and that's why we're doing that. Look at that. There it goes. Okay, so now we don't need to sift the sugar. So we're just gonna pour that in there.
I wanted to do that one.
Here you go. This is the baking powder. There we go. We'll make sure we get all of that. So the baking powder and the baking soda are going to give us the lift or the rise here for fluffy pancakes. And that's what we want, right? Is fluffy pancakes. So this is salt. If you want to pour the salt in. Perfect. We got salt. Yep, so now you can mix with your whisk. And you got a brand new whisk, didn't you?
Huh?
You have an Ava size whisk now. Perfect. So now I will break some eggs and you can
make one.
You want to break an egg? Okay. I'll let you break it in this one. So break it into this bowl. There you go. Remember, and then put your thumbs in and pull.
Can I do one?
And Papa will put that one in. We'll put that over there. Can I borrow that too?
You.
Thank you. So now we'll beat these up just a little bit so they'll mix into the batter easier. Do you remember how to mix eggs? First we break and then we stir. Okay? That's it. Break the yolks and now stir. Very good.
Can I pour it in?
You sure can. So the eggs go in.
And now you mix.
Not yet. We got to add in milk.
No.
So you want to pour our milk in. Perfect. There's our milk. Now you can do your mixing. That's it. Start out slowly. And then while you're mixing, Papa will pour in the melted butter.
Okay.
Oh, butter. Mmm. So that butter is going to add a little bit of richness, and it'll also help with the browning process when we have our pancakes in our pan. So now we're going to mix it
I
up.
want to use yours.
You want to use mine?
Uh-huh.
You want to use a bigger one?
Uh-huh, because I never used a big one.
Okay.
And then you have to use a small.
So what we're doing is looking to just get the lumps out of here. So I'm mixing this just until it's smooth. Because we sifted it, that'll make it a little bit easier. As you can see, this is a relatively thick batter, but it's still ribbons. Do you want to know what ribboning is? Here, I'll show you. When we take our whisk like this, see how it ribbons down off of there? Almost in one piece.
Now we can eat it.
We are gonna eat it, and it's gonna be delicious here. Oh, that looks good.
This looks like a swirl.
It does look like a swirl. All right, I think that's about ready to go over to the pan, huh? There we go. Ooh, it looks like a cake batter almost, right? That's right. Today, for Ellie's pancakes, we are gonna put chocolate chips in Ellie's pancakes. So Ellie, we're recommending chocolate chips. These are really, really good, right? Do you like chocolate? Me too. I think it's delicious. Okay, so our pancake is now in our pan. Ava, you know what time it is? It's time for chocolate chips. Do you want to sprinkle some chocolate chips in here? Here, use your fingers. There you go. One, not too many. Do you like a lot or a little?
A little.
A little? Okay. So not too much chocolate?
No.
Okay, is that good?
We'll take one more.
One more? Okay. There we go. So now we're gonna cook this, and as you can see, it doesn't stick at all. So what we're looking for is we're looking for this to bubble. It'll start to bubble around the edges, and then it'll start to bubble in the middle. And once those bubbles start to become more prominent, like those, we'll turn it, and then it'll be ready to cook on the other side. Ooh, Ava, that smells really, really good. Hey, are you eating all the chocolate chips? Are you having chocolate with your breakfast? So now we're starting to see little bubbles. See those little bubbles? Bubbles, 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 bubbles. And it's starting to puff up a little bit, which is good because that's exactly what we want. But now it's starting to puff up and we got all those bubbles in there. So we're gonna get ready to flip this in just a minute. These are the bubbles we're looking for right here. These little pin-sized bubbles like that. And now we're starting to get more in the middle. That's exactly what we're looking for. Do you want to put one more in there? Okay. There it goes.
Not sinking.
It's sinking.
They're sinking.
You know why they're sinking? They're melting.
Oh no, he wants them melted.
Okay, so we're gonna flip it now. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty right there. And now we'll let it cook for a few minutes on this side, maybe about 2 minutes or so until it's cooked all the way through. And then our pancake will be ready to eat. Do you want to eat a pancake? Me too. And the best part about using butter, melted butter in your batter too, is that not only does it help with the browning process, but it allows you to use less in the pan. So you're not having a super crispy pancake all the way around. It'll actually have some lightness and some fluffiness to it. So what do you think? Should we garnish this with some more chocolate chips?
Yeah!
Oh, I knew you would say that.
Is there any
You
left?
can sprinkle them all over if you want. And right there.
And
Ooh, this pancake smells
I think
really,
just
really
that
good.
much. 'Cause
That
I wanna
much?
eat some.
Because you want to eat some more? Okay. Okay, so we're going to put our favorite syrup on there. I highly recommend good syrup. I know it's a little more pricey, but it really is worth it. Get the real stuff, get the good stuff, because when you go to this much trouble to make pancakes, you want the best syrup you can get on there. Right, Ava?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. That looks good. It's melty, kind of. Huh?
I
Okay.
had some on my fingers.
You do. So we're going to pour a little bit of syrup on here. Oh, that looks good. Are you ready to eat? I think I am. Here's a fork for you, and here's a fork for me.
I'm gonna eat the syrup.
Cheers. And cheers to Ellie. Thanks for the great suggestion of pancakes, because we really like pancakes and we hope you like them too. Send us some pictures of you and your family making pancakes. Okay, here we go. Oh, Ava, this looks good. Here, you want this piece? I'll get you a little bit of chocolate on there too. How's that?
Thank you.
I'm gonna get this chocolate.
Oh, what about syrup?
With syrup down there. Oh, Ava, this is delicious. That is really yummy. I'm gonna dip right there. This makes a great breakfast. And you can see how light and fluffy this is in the center. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like, it rises up like a little cake. It's really quite good. What do you think?
Good.
So be sure to like and subscribe to our videos. If you have anything that you'd like to see us make here on Ava Cooks, please leave your suggestions in the comments section below, or send it in a little bit of video to us, and we'll make sure that we get it and put it on. Thanks again to Ellie for this great suggestion on making pancakes, because we sure like them, and as you can tell, Ava does too. But be sure to join us every week on Ava Cooks, because we'll be making some great stuff. But thanks again. Remember to cook with your family, have fun, and enjoy the food that you prepare together. Thanks again, everybody. See you next week.
Bye. See you next time on Ava Cooks.